Hey guys, welcome to our fourth episode of Mighty Kafka. In our previous episodes, we have already seen how to start Zookeeper and a Kafka cluster. If you have any doubts regarding that, I suggest you to watch our previous episodes. Today, we're gonna tweak some Kafka configurations for better readability. So let's quickly open Kafka directory inside VS Code. Kafka directory is opt Kafka and Kafka. Okay, now just open VS Code here. We are about to modify two files, zookeeper.properties and server.properties, right? So for safety, let's make a copy of these two files and rename it as, for server.properties, rename it as server underscore backup. And for Zookeeper, let's rename it as Zookeeper underscore backup dot properties. Okay. Now we are ready to modify the actual files. Let's modify the Zookeeper first. I'll delete all the comments first. Okay, so let's delete all the comment to make it more cleaner. Okay, now inside the home directory of Kafka, make a folder named data. Right. Okay, we have just created a folder named data. What we need to do is we just need to change this data directory so that all the logs can be found inside the data, and we can easily track all the logs here inside the VS Code, right? So just change the path for this inside data directory. So let's copy the path here, copy path, and paste it here, and add the suffix zookeeper at the end, right? And delete the prefix. Okay, we are done with zookeeper.properties. Now we need to change server.properties. So let's open it, server.properties. Okay, here also let's delete all the comments that are not needed. Now you can see that the first property that is here is broker.id, right? And as mentioned here, it is the ID of the broker and it must be unique integer for each broker, right? So let's keep it as 0, and let's uncomment the listener. You can add any port here, right? That is available at your PC. Okay, the next property that we need to look upon is log.dates, right? It is basically the properties where all the logs related to commit logs are stored. Like whatever message we produced as a producer, it is stored inside this log directory, right? So let's point this to data directory as well. So for that, let's copy the data directory path and paste it here. Right? Okay, and inside the data directory, we need something like what is the broker ID? 0. So let's name it as broker underscore 0 or broker dash 0 here. Okay, other properties are there like replication factors and log retention policy. These are also important, but we will discuss these when we need it. Okay, so we are done with the tweaks. Now let's quickly start Zookeeper and Kafka broker and see what just happens. Clear the logs. Make two cells. One for Zookeeper. Let's rename it as ZKS, and other for broker 0. Okay. Let's start Zookeeper first. So how we can start Zookeeper? Using the Zookeeper server start script. So we specify the script that we need to use, that is server start.sh, and the properties file that we just change as zookeeper.properties, right? So let's start it. You can see that the logs related to Zookeeper is inside now in data Zookeeper version 2, right? That is earlier inside the temp Zookeeper version 2. Okay. Now let's start broker 0. For broker 0, we are using this property, several properties, right? But for more readability, let's rename it as server dash 0. And now let's just start the broker. Kafka server start.sh with these properties. Right. As you can see that Kafka with broker ID 0 is successfully started, and all the logs related to Zookeeper as well as Kafka broker are inside data directory, right? You can check inside broker we have all the logs related to the broker, and inside Zookeeper we have all the logs related to Zookeeper. So that's it for this episode, guys. If you have any queries, corrections, or suggestions regarding today's episode, please drop a comment and please share it with your colleagues. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Till then, take care. Thank you.